Here we go, Sony fans, the Xperia 1 here at MWC, and it's pretty stunning. I really wanted to see this device because of its 21:9 cinema-wide 4K HDR OLED display. It's a 6.5 inch display with 1640 by 3840 screen resolution and 643 ppi, powered by Sony's X1 for mobile engine. I'd like to say a big thank you to Direct Mobiles for looking after us here at Btekt. It's definitely a great place to look if you're after a new phone. They have comparison tools and over 24 years of award-winning customer service. They're definitely worth a look. Their link is in the description below, or just search directmobiles.co.uk. The camera's seen a massive upgrade too. We now have triple cameras, now all 12 megapixel sensors, one ultra-wide, one wide and one telephoto. Sony have finally given in to people's cries to reduce the megapixel count in their flagship phone. 12 megapixels is kind of seen as the optimum balance between light gathering and quality. However, I did like the 19 megapixel camera in the Xperia XZ2 and XZ3. Those cameras, to my mind, gave the most natural colours of any smartphone. Now Sony have taken it one step further and improved the colour science on the Xperia 1. The X1 for mobile engine is capable of upscaling standard content into 4K and also remastering the standard video content up to HDR. The screen has a 10-bit colour depth, which means smooth graduation of colours and no banding. And this device has a contrast ratio of 100 million to 1, meaning that this should have the deepest blacks and the richest colours on any smartphone. Everything you watch on the screen should look better than it actually is. I did see the screen running a movie in that aspect ratio and it looked amazing, and I did see them playing Asphalt 9 on it as well. Gave you more screen, you can see further to the left and further to the right of the car than you normally would be able to. I did pull my camera out and try and get a shot of it, but they said to me I can't film the screen just yet. And the model that I'm shooting here, the software was locked, so I couldn't go through the phone and check out the user interface, which is a bit of a shame because that screen is one of the main highlights on this phone.
You're not allowed to. Vanilla is pre-release.
You can shoot video in that cinema aspect ratio, which cinematographers achieve by using incredibly expensive anamorphic lenses. So the fact that you can just do it with your phone will appeal to a lot of people. So they've also added professional color profiles in there as well, so it's a cinematographer's dream, this phone. The battery is a 3300 mAh unit, which is fine. I know that some manufacturers keep the battery size down because it's not necessary to have a huge battery, as it will last a day thanks to the reduced power consumption from the processor and the AI features of Android 9. But I do worry that this might not be quite enough for this phone considering the display technology. Now this is just a hunch, but the 4K screen is definitely going to draw more power. It'll be interesting to see how well the battery lasts on this one. Anyway, it won't be long until we find out exactly what this phone's like. So make sure you're subbed to Btekt so you don't miss out on any content from the Xperia 1. First impressions are excellent. My only criticisms are that I wish it had the same kind of curves as the XZ3 or even the XZ2. It's still a little bit curvy, but it's probably not going to wander around on the table as much as previous generation devices did. But that screen is amazing. Sony have focused on the right thing. The most important part of any phone is the display. And now we get this amazingly high resolution, high density HDR display. Can't wait to get hold of one. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time. I'm David and this is Btekt.